Oh, I'm on Periscope. I'm on Facebook. Hey, Miriam. What's up, Buzzworthy TV? Okay. I'm so happy it's working. Yay. You know how long it took me to set this crap up? Do you know how long it took me? Hold on, I turned myself off by mistake. I'm trying to turn the dang drone off. It took me a long ass time to set this stuff up. But I'm here. I am here and I am ready to talk about. You said, why I'm not dressed up? I don't know. Look, I got a mask from the mask ball. This all I got for Halloween. This all I got for Halloween. I'm dressed up as myself. Happy Halloween for all of you who celebrate Halloween. I don't know. People been dressed up for the past 5 days. I don't know what day was Halloween. Was it Saturday? Was it Sunday? Was it today? Like, people been dressing up all week long. Like, I don't know. Why y'all not dressed up? Why y'all not out in these streets? Y'all all in the dang, hold on. Y'all all in the chats. Y'all all in the chats that I can't see. I'm trying to see y'all. I am so trying to see. Let me see if I can refresh this. So, I don't know if you saw the title, because I can't see the chat, but I don't know if y'all saw the title, but I wanted to come through and talk about 3 things. Two things, love and marriage. But we talking about Monica Brown and her divorce. We talking about Nicki Minaj and her marriage. And we talking about Kenya Moore and her sticky situation. Okay? You said you thought Halloween was yesterday, K. Bryan. We all was, child, we all over the place. People is texting me and stuff. So, if you've been on straightfromtha.com, you may have noticed there was a post the other day about Monica and her divorce. Who is this texting me? Is this somebody texting me about this? Hold on. Oh, somebody sent me a picture of Monica leaving the courthouse. Shout out to Dennis Byron for sending me the picture of Monica leaving the courthouse. So, hold on. Let me send this to myself. Because we need to see this. Hey, Black Pixie Life, I see you. Happy Halloween, C. Patterson. So, Monica, her divorce is final. She appeared in Fayetteville County Court, was it last week? I guess it was last week because I'm late. Last week. And details are coming out about her divorce. Now, Shannon Brown didn't bother to show up. Apparently, they agreed on whatever the stipulations were. The judge signed it off on it, and it was a wrap, and it was over. It was like in and out for Monica. It only took 10 to 15 minutes. She was surprised to see, there was some paparazzi there that captured her. And word on the curb, I ain't gonna even say because I haven't been given the permission to talk about that part. But hold on, let me show you this picture of Monica real quick, leaving the courthouse. How I get it over here? Oh, Michelle, you didn't set it up right. Okay, there it is, right there. Put it over here. Bam, we in there. Is it in there? Oh, it's big. How it get so big? Hold on. It's very, very big. I'm trying to make it work. Hey, Monica, how you doing, girl? Why is it sideways? I don't know. We're gonna try to turn it to the right. What if we turn it to the right? What's gonna happen? Whew, we don't know. But anyway, Monica was leaving the courthouse, and that didn't work either. It's way up there. I give up on Monica leaving the courthouse. Monica was leaving the courthouse, and she her demands were, I guess they agreed on, what each party would leave with or whatever. They agreed that neither party would receive alimony or spousal support. They also agreed that Monica would give up the marital residence, but she would receive 2 luxury cars, I guess, for her troubles. She received a 2018 Maybach and something else. Was it a Range Rover, I believe? So a lot of people are really like, speculating like why she didn't get the house? Like why would she get cars? Cars depreciate. She don't, what's going on with that? But, Monica, she changed her surname back to Arnold. Now she's Monica Arnold. We talked about that the other day. She changed her social media back. Her social media is now Monica Denise. She took Brown off her social media. But she has 6 months to pack up her and her kids, Romeo, Rocco, and Layla, and find an alternate residence. And Shannon, gets to keep the house. So people are speculating, it was Shannon's house first. She moved in. I don't know if that's true. I don't know what's false. But whatever the case may be, Monica got 2 cars. She got a 2018 Maybach Mercedes and a 2016 Range Rover. And she maintains primary custody of all the kids. So, look, Monica seems to be pretty happy. She posted a picture and pretty much said, regrets, I've had a few, but then again, a few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I did it my way, quoting Frank Sinatra. Shannon Brown, on the other hand, was just like, looking forward to this upcoming week and every week after that. So they both are pretty much done and doner with each other. So, you said, did she ever sell her house from before the marriage? That's a good question, C. Patterson, because I'm assuming, I don't know, she's been married for a very long time. Maybe she had a home to go to. I don't know, but she got 6 months. Honey, she got 6 months. I didn't put Monica's picture up. Where's Monica's picture? There go Monica and Shannon. That was before the divorce. They was kind of happy then. But, she seems pretty okay. She seems pretty okay with it. Let me move on. You said that is sad. Where the fuck she going in a maybe? I don't make the news. I just blog about it. Okay, I don't make it. She wanted the car. She got the car. That's all I know. And that's that. I don't have no judgment. Monica got the car. Okay, Monica got the car. Meanwhile, everybody's talking about Kenya Moore and this not Kenya Moore. Oh, I'm saving Kenya Moore for last because y'all know I got a lot to give to Kenya Moore. I got a whole lot to give to Kenya Moore. Everybody is talking about Nicki Minaj being married to Kenneth Petty. She showed her ring online. She has a $1.1 million ring on her finger. And it is beautiful. Hold on. Let me see if I can put this up here. Nicki Minaj's $1.1 million wedding band is beautiful. Is this it right here? Y'all know I'm all over the place. I think this is it. That might be it. That's it. Her ring is amazing. It is outstanding. It is glorious. It is marvelous. So, she shared it along with, how it came. That's his and her wedding band. Everybody's like, she bought her own ring. That's what you say. Hip Hop Inquirer, aka Guinness Byron. I see. Thank you for the picture. Thank you for the picture. But it's lovely. It's beautiful. Look, we don't know what does he do to afford a $1.1 million wedding ring. I don't know, but apparently Nicki got a hold of all of y'all commentary on the internet, and her and Kenneth Petty decided that they would speak out about it. Here's what they had to say. If you care. If you care.
I love you, and I just want to know, everybody said that you secured the bag, you married a multimillionaire, and you secured the bag.
You know I just cut somebody's motherfucking finger off of that ring?
You did?
Yeah, and I ain't secured.
You mean I didn't buy this ring?
No, you didn't buy that ring. I
you
cut a whole
nigga
motherfucking
finger,
a whole
bitch
nigga
finger.
That's a fact. A whole motherfucking finger off of this shit. What you mean I secured the bag? You got your citizenship, your green card.
Oh, thank you.
That's right.
Chucky, because you are American, I can now fill out paperwork to vote in the United States of America of Donald Trump. And I would like to thank my fans and everybody that supported me.
I got Donald Trump big on.
And I just thank everybody that...
Kenneth Petty said he cut somebody's finger off for that ring. Is that what he said? He cut somebody's finger off for that ring. Somebody said, ain't he on probation? Isn't that a crime? You can't be cutting people's fingers out for the ring. You can't do that. That's illegal. You cannot do that. But I'm sure he was talking about his his costume. As you can see, he had somebody's finger in his hand in his costume as he was Chucky, and Nicki was Bride of Chucky. Bride of Chucky. You said, I guess ain't nothing wrong with buying your own room. It ain't nothing wrong with it, but she didn't say that. She said that her man bought her ring. And if Nicki said it, it must be true. I'm just saying. You said cutting off fingers would send you back to prison. That's what they say, but that's what they say. Well, at least she don't have to give it back if she bought it for herself. Well, there's that. I don't know if I would buy my own wedding ring. And then, I kind of peeped into, I don't know if y'all follow Shekinah on Instagram, but kind of peeped into Shekinah's live the other day. And Shekinah was like, speculating about the cost of the ring being $1.1 million. And is that too excessive an amount to pay for a ring? And how much should a man pay for a ring? Should a man pay at least $50,000? What's the idea for what a man should pay for his wedding ring? If he is investing in a lifetime with you, should he go to Walmart and buy his ring? Should he pay, get your little $500 little chip of a diamond for your ring? Or do you expect more? Does it matter? I'm just trying to figure it out. For me personally, I just feel like I'm the investment. If you can invest in a car, if you can finance a $50,000 car, you can finance me a $50,000 ring. If you can, mortgage a $300,000 house, you can mortgage me a $300,000 ring. I'm just saying, but invest in your future. If you are valuing this woman, I think you should, put some thought into it. You should put some thought into it. You said, do Shekinah have a husband? I'm just saying, no nonsense. I don't either. I had one once upon a time, but, at the end of the day, we can still have standards. You don't have to have a husband to have standards. Don't be judging the single people. We know what job Meek and Safari have, but Petty better hope they don't come out to him for taxes on those millions he making to afford Nicki a ring. The feds be watching. The feds be watching. But I digress. Wait a minute. Breaking news. Hold on. Who is this? Wait a minute. Let me see. Let me see if I can get a special investigative report. Let me see. No. Let me see if he's gonna answer the phone. Can you talk? Can you talk, Hip Hop Inquirer? Can you give me an exclusive about what happened outside the courthouse when Monica was at the courthouse? I'm texting you now. You said you already started. Don't let me stop. What? Just wait until they drop the video footage of me and the newlyweds getting nasty explicit. Wait a minute. What's going on? Okay, he can't talk. You said you wasn't judging the single ladies. Okay, no nonsense. That's all good. He slid her credit card tonight. Oh, y'all. So, y'all really believe that he bought that ring? Put 1 in the chat if you believe he bought that ring. You think Nicki chipped in for her own ring? You think he may have mortgaged it? You think he may have financed that $1.1 million ring? I'm just saying. He might be making payments on it. That don't mean she paid for it. No nonsense. Said 8. He said 8. No, not an 8. No, what? I can't believe you, no nonsense. I can't believe you would do that. Okay, moving on. Since I can't get the exclusive about what happened outside the courthouse with Monica, they was in the chat. They don't want to talk about it. But you said she chipped in. Hey, Lucinda. Hey, welcome. 2000. Oh my God, y'all are crazy. She didn't chip in, she funded it. Why y'all think Nicki bought her own ring? Why do you think she would have to do that? She's a beautiful woman, she's successful. She don't have to buy her own ring, does she? Just saying. Okay, Well, that being said, I'm going back to what I know best. I'm going back to what I know best. Hold on, let me put my. Is Mark gay? Was Mark cheating on Kenya with a woman or a man? Did Mark have a whole nother family and kids? What had happened with Mark and Kenya? Why did they break up so quickly? I mean, they have a beautiful daughter. They were on the Tamron Hall show, and just days after being on the Tamron Hall show, all of a sudden, there's this big statement. I don't want to be with him no more. He don't want to be with me no more, and we out. Was kind of what it said, but not really. But Mark was like, I have decided that, not to leave, pretty much. I've decided to divorce Kenya. I've decided to separate. And so I always speculated, and I know y'all was always mad at me for saying that it was Mark that left. And now Kenya basically told us that it was Mark that left. She said Mark opened up 2 new businesses and is opening up another. It was frustrating for me that he kept opening businesses in New York. But listen, I want him to succeed, and that's how he feeds his family. These are Kenya's words, not our family. That's how he feeds his family. Which means he got children. I heard he got 2 sons, and an ex-wife and all that. He already had that before they got married. Kenya knew that. So she says she couldn't be selfish about the situation because she already knew he had his family. But if you're living in 2 different places, you have to be together during the times you are in the same place. Either you're both in New York and you're both in Atlanta. And when we be in the same place, we weren't always in the same place. So with the businesses, the distances, the babies, it just became hard for us to figure it out. So when she says when we be in the same place, we weren't always in the same place, Y'all remember when I talked about when they was on the Tamron Hall show and Kenya was staying in the hotel and Mark was at his house? It's like, why is Kenya in the hotel and Mark is at home? Like, why would they do that? And y'all were like, you know, the Tamron, they get him a hotel, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, it makes no sense. If they are a dual residency couple, her house is his house and his house is her house. Why wouldn't she just go home? I'm just confused. So Kenya has been saying, she also confirmed that the rumors that were out there about Mark having another child and all of that, Mark being married and the infidelity, she said those rumors were not true. In fact, her quote is, "None of that is true. I can tell you I've heard a lot of rumors about secret families. I can tell you that's completely made up. That's completely made up. There's zero truth to that. In terms of infidelity, I have no proof of that. That is not our issue." So I'm going by Kenya's words now. Y'all know I like to read between the lines. I love to read between the lines, okay? So Kenya goes on to say that the distance between the two was taking a toll on them. That's what she says. I kept telling you they have never lived together in the same house at the same time. Kenya says this herself. And she also says that the communication between the two had totally broken down. I think I had told y'all that as well, because I had heard that Mark was really nasty to Kenya. He had, you know, in front of the camera, behind the camera, he had embarrassed her in front of the camera and called her an attention whore in front of her castmates. So we've seen it all, and like now it's like Kenya is trying to low-key confirm everything that I've been telling y'all. I'm just saying. Kenya said, what did she say? She said, "We communicate in very different ways. I'm seen as tough on the show because I take up for myself, but in relationships at home, I am the opposite. I'm not a fighter. I don't want to fight at home. I want to be able to talk. I want to be able to rationally discuss things. And I get to the point where I'll withdraw if it seems too combative or not healthy." Does that mean that Mark was argumentative? Does that mean that Mark was combative? Does that mean they were in a toxic relationship? I don't know. But how could he be? He wasn't even there. They was arguing on the phone all the time about who's coming where. I'm just asking the questions. I'm just reading the post. These are Kenya Moore's words, not mine. She also says, if the communication were better and more open and honest, I think we could solve our problems. So she also, you know, admits that counseling could be a big proponent in flushing out issues a couple may have. Then after a considerate amount of time and effort, you can make the decision whether you can come to a common ground or you can still work on the relationship or not. And I never had that opportunity, which means Mark was like, bye, I'm out. I don't want to work it out. I'm gone. She says, I never had that opportunity. Not we never had that opportunity. I never had that opportunity. She says, I'm not saying that that opportunity may not exist in the future, but I just don't have a complete sense of if that's something that he's still willing to do. So if she was who walked away, this would be an issue. But again, I guess we will find all this out on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I wanted to come through and just, you know, talk about it, share a little bit, you know, I don't know, say I told you so, perhaps. I don't know. They're all about the bread. I already told you that Mark got his taxes paid. He is straight. Mark is opening up new businesses. He has moved on. He does not owe anybody else. Look, where the other pictures at? Where the other picture? Where is Kenya Moore and Mark getting married? There it is. Let's put this one up. Y'all remember this picture from straight from the A.com? I was like, let's get this bread. They was in on it together. They was like, oh, we gonna take over the world, season 11. Then Kenya got the oops. She wasn't asked back. And so now she is back, even though she's back with a lower salary. Kenya is all about the coins. Kenya gonna give y'all everything. Kenya gonna give y'all the breakup. Kenya gonna give y'all the arguments. Kenya's gonna give y'all everything. And it's carefully orchestrated by who? The producer, Kenya Moore. Where my wedding song at? Where is my wedding song? Because we've been waiting. We've been waiting on this. We have been waiting on this. Kenya got the baby and Marc is winning. Is that what's going on? We gonna pay homage to Kenya and Marc right now. This is the same. I want the other music. The happy life. Hold on. That's not it either. Hold on. What is going on? I want the happy life. This music is so cheesy. This music is so cheesy. Right, and the Oscar goes too. I'm just saying, you said you hate they're no longer together, but I wish her and her beautiful daughter the best. Her daughter is amazing. Her daughter is so cute and adorable. I'm just looking at it all. It's just easy to like pick it apart because we all said that, you know, we were speculating like what is going on with Kenya? What is going on with Kenya? Is this marriage really, really true? Like, we never see Kenya with Marc. Marc is never in Atlanta. Vice versa. When he is, it's for a short period of time. Kenya is rarely in New York. When she is, it's for a very short period of time. They didn't seem like a long distance relationship. It just seems like an agreement. Like, okay, we partnered on this baby. We went half on a baby. And, you know, now that we go half on a baby, we going to go half to co-parent. And it's nothing wrong with that. Lots of women have sperm donors. But, you know, y'all gonna be mad at me. I've been calling Marc Kenya's sperm donor forever. But there's that. You said, yep, Kenya's about her coins and she's not caring who she steps on to get it. What you said, Anna Parker. What you said. You said, how you doing, Andy Cohen? Exactly. Where is Kenya's TV show? Was she back on the Housewives? She gotta take baby steps. You know, she was punished season 11. Y'all think she walked away from Bravo? No, Bravo walked away from her. Kenya is good for, you know, spinning her own narrative and making you think that she is the one to make all the decisions. But we see with this Marc situation, she is not. And that is why she is pissed off at Nene for even having a conversation with Marc. She's pissed at Marc for even having a conversation with Greg because she don't want anybody to know the true tea. She just does not want anyone to know, and it's gonna come out. Where is the marriage license? Did we ever find it? I told y'all we would never see a divorce document because we never saw a marriage license. Where they have a spiritual ceremony. Remember when Brandy had that spiritual ceremony and she pretended to be married to her daughter's father for years, and then it came out they were never married to begin with? Y'all remember that? I think it's gonna be something like that. I'm glad Kenya's back too. A little natural. I am so glad because now we have some people to drag. We have a lot of people to talk about. We have a lot of things to talk about now that Kenya's back. We can point out all the deceptions. Point out all of that. So anyway, this was I just put these three people together for this short issue of the love and marriage situation. We got Nicki Minaj buying her own ring. We got Monica choosing cars over real estate. And now we have Kenya and her sperm donor. I mean, everyone's relationship is different. Hi, King. Hi. So I would love to hear from you guys. Y'all know how we do. I'm going to take a few calls and then I'm going to head over to Patreon. The phone number is 718-362-6360. 362-6360. And the PIN number is 942-7819. Let me put this in here for everybody to see. Hey, Biggie, stop. Hopefully y'all can see this. How Nene is doing it. What? I don't know nobody from Huntsville. I've never been there. Why would I know anybody from Huntsville? I don't know. Conference. I know y'all watch a lot of TV. I apologize. I don't. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. There's certain shows that I do. I told you I got a PhD in RHOA, so I'm always talk about that. Monica was like the first person I ever interviewed for Straight from the Eight, so I'm always talking about Monica. And Nicki Minaj is just Nicki Minaj. I just want to talk about that $1 million ring, child. I just really want to talk about it because I'm like, who bought it? Where the money come from? What he do? Is he on her payroll? And if he is on her payroll, she paying him enough to buy $1 million rings? I don't know. Hold on.
Please enter your PIN number. Thank you. Joining the conference.
Hold on. Oh, we have a call. 5459. Hello.
Hey, Michelle. Oh, my God. I'm so happy you're live tonight.
Oh, my God. It's Fake New York. Hey, girl. How you doing?
Hey, you look so beautiful tonight.
Oh, thank you.
So I just wanted to call in and give my comment on Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Now, her husband allegedly is like a registered sex offender, right?
That's what I heard, yeah.
So, I don't know. You know, I was very disappointed to even hear that she was in a relationship with that man. You know, I just feel like she's very desperate at this point in her life. Safari, he has turned out to be such an amazing man, and I am a fan of his, and I just feel like she's certainly in competition with Safari. You know, he's got the wife, you know, he's got the baby on the way, and I just feel like she's scrambling to just put something together in terms of a man and a family, and I just think that this is a bad look for her, you know, her being with this man, and you know, it just screams desperate to me.
But doesn't she deserve to find happiness and love? I mean, if he is who she chose to be with, who are we to judge? Who are we to judge?
Yeah. No, I definitely see that, and I can certainly understand that. But there's something about, you know, the setup with her and this man that seems a little desperate, a little, you know, just forced. And, you know, I don't know. You know, I heard that her booty looks very disgusting outside of all of the things that she uses to hold it up, you know, in front of the camera. So I don't know if she's a little self-conscious about that. I also have heard that there's some major discoloration in the region of her buttocks that gives a rotten appearance. And I don't know if so many men are turned off by it and that she had to go get a sexual predator because he was the only one who would be disgusting enough to have sex with her. I don't know. But hopefully, you know, she finds happiness in this relationship. But that's really all I wanted to say. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, I always appreciate you, Fake New York. You're not fighting with nobody today.
No, I'm not. You know, I'm definitely a Christian tonight. And I think I want to stay that way for at least until midnight. That's when I, you know, flip back into letting the devil use me and sleeping with my granddad and the whole 9 yards. So,
okay,
yeah, no, I'm in a really, really good place right now.
So, quick question: Who did you dress up as for Halloween? Since you're the fake New York, since you're the fake New York, who did you dress up as?
You know, I dressed up as a nun, believe it or not. And I totally played the part. I actually went to a Catholic mass service that they had today. A lot of Catholics, what they do is they have church service on Halloween to try to combat the evilness that Halloween brings.
Okay.
So I totally went in there in my nun attire, and I went into the confessional booth with the priest, and he was very turned on by my boobs, and he was not supposed to be able to see me through the divider. Turns out he was peeping through it, which all priests are, Nicki Minaj's husband should be a priest. He likes kids. He is into the pedophilia. So, anyways, he was peeping through the divider, and I showed him what he wanted in the church house.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
And I'm okay with that.
Well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I visualized that, and I don't know what I got, but all right. Thank you so much.
Yes. My boobs were leaking milk. I think I'm pregnant. That's a whole nother story. I love you so much, and I'll watch the rest of the show. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Mouth open story, jump out. What is going on? I don't know what had happened. Caller 9158. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. You tickle. What you tickle about?
Fake New York make all us laugh.
I just don't be knowing what's going on. I'm just like, where is this conversation going? I'm confused right now. What is going on?
Well, where we gonna end up at?
Right. Is this absolutely amazing?
Yes.
Hey.
You caught me in the middle of shopping. You stopped me from spending money tonight.
Well, that's a good thing. I think, maybe.
I know. Thank you. I was trying to get the Sephora sale, child.
Oh.
But anyway, listen, the only way Monica would give her real estate for cars, this is my theory. She must have caught him in the house with somebody or heard that somebody was in that house. That's the only way I'll leave that house.
But they say she still live there. I'm so she still live there. They say she still lives there with him. Like, that's why she has 6 months to leave. Like, I don't know. What do you think?
I will not take the cars over the real estate unless she has her own real estate somewhere and she has other assets.
I would hope so.
Or unless she just don't want to pay the taxes on the house.
But you rather have an expensive ass car? Like, I don't know. You gotta pay insurance.
Cars depreciate. That don't make no sense to get.
But Maybach, you know how much that car costs?
Well, yeah. I don't know. I'm sitting there trying to figure it out. Somebody will call in and figure it out. I just don't see how that makes sense, though.
Right. I'm with you.
That car don't cost more than that house.
No. But at least houses are tax write-off. You can't write off your car. You can write off the interest you pay on your house.
I guess she just didn't want.
And houses appreciate. Cars don't appreciate.
The cars do depreciate.
The house is reportedly worth $1 million. So she walked away from a $1 million home.
Okay.
I'm confused
So
too.
what you think she should did?
I think she should have. I think she should have sold the house and divided the assets.
Gave him the car. Right.
I don't even care about the car. I mean, I just think that house. I don't know. Maybe she just wanted to walk away swiftly and quickly. I don't know. And then there's no spousal support.
All right, Pocket Bunny. I'll get off the phone when I feel like it.
Who you talking to, girl?
Ma'am or son. Whoever in the text on my next caller, you call in. Got to tell them I'm a squad member.
It's all good, girl. It's all good. You are a squad member. Stop it.
But no, I'm just trying to.
I'm just trying to make it make sense. I don't know.
They said,
Anyway, that's
you know,
all.
I'm getting newsflash texts. Somebody said Shannon didn't even have a
Oh,
lawyer, and he made out like a bandit.
oh,
He didn't even come to court.
oh,
He didn't have a lawyer. He didn't even come to court, but he got the house. How that work?
oh, Sway. I'm about to go.
How that work? Shannon didn't even bother to show up.
I have no idea. He could have borrowed your lawyer, Michelle.
I look. Have you seen Shannon recently? Hold on, let me put this picture of Shannon up.
I saw him. He looked bad, like he done fell off.
Does he really look like he done fell off, or he just look like he just going through something? Like he just don't like he didn't have a haircut. I don't know what's going on with Shannon Brown. I don't know.
He need to shave or something. Shannon looked bad in that last picture I saw. Whatever. Monica was like, bye.
Yeah, Monica was like, bye. I guess sometimes you gotta do that though. You just
Somebody
gotta be
said
like,
look like he's selling dope. Jezebel said look like he's selling dope.
is that what? Wait, I'm trying to pull up the picture. Hold on, I'm gonna put the picture
He
in
look
here.
rough.
To a crowd. Let me put this picture of being. It's gonna take me a minute. Yeah, he look a little tired. He look a little tired. Hold on, here
I
it
hate
comes.
to talk about people's baby daddy.
Her baby daddy.
Well, let me go.
Well, thank you so
I hate talking
much.
about people's baby daddy.
I mean,
I'll see you on Patreon.
you will.
Chocolate Bunny, come join us on the Patreon for the paid members, honey.
On Patreon, yes, I will be over there
Smooches.
shortly.
Uh-huh.
All right, thank you,
Good
hon.
night, y'all.
All right, bye. There's Shannon Brown, new look. Just the picture that he posted when he said he is looking forward to the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. Meanwhile, Monica is chilling like a villain. Monica got her glow up on. You know, Monica is looking younger and younger every day. Where is Monica? Here she is. Monica is looking younger and younger every day. Calling 9160. Hello.
Hey, Michelle, it's Sarah.
Hey,
I was
Tara.
just calling to say, happy Halloween. Girl, you know, I ain't been here in a minute.
Hey, how you doing?
Girl, chilling like a villain. I took these kids Halloween shopping. What do you call it? Trick-or-treating.
You did? Y'all got all the candy over there?
Girl, all the damn candy. You know, we live in a good neighborhood. They got all the candy.
Okay,
child.
they got the full size Snicker bars, not the minis.
Yeah.
I know, child. I know.
Yes. Yes, girls. I was just checking in to say happy Halloween. You know, I support the squad, honey.
Yes, thank you for supporting. Let me get my mask. This is my mayor's ball mask from last year. Let me.
Yes, honey. I love
That's
it.
all I got for Halloween, and now I got feathers everywhere. That's all I got.
Girl, you know I'm here for to see all the messiness, child. But you know I'm here for y'all. Y'all support Michelle. She is definitely legit.
Thank you.
Y'all need to get on her Patreon.
Yes.
All of the above.
Come on over to Patreon. Patreon.com. I am ATLian. $5. We get up close and personal. You know how it is. We're gonna be over
That's it. That's all. You're not asking for 25. You're not asking for 20.
Not.
You asking for 5.
I'm
Come
not,
on,
but
y'all.
if you want to give 25 and 50, you can now. But
Okay.
but it's all good. But thank you so much. I'll be over there in a
I
little while.
love you. Happy Halloween. I hope y'all have a good night.
All right, thank you. Good night. The squad is in the building tonight. Hold on, what is going on with these messages? I can't even see the messages. 6323. Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey. Who this is?
It's Jezebel. It's been a long time since I've been on here. But
Hey,
I'm back.
Jezebel. Why it's been so long since you called me?
I don't know, Michelle.
Why you sound so sad? I'm like, what? I don't know.
No,
I just been through
no.
so much.
I just haven't been active on YouTube. But I called this because Monica, maybe you think her name wasn't on the house, or she just decided not to take it?
I think Monica was just ready for it to be over. Monica was like, look, You can have the house. Give me a car, because you don't have no driver's license, no way. Maybe his license suspended or something. I don't know. But Monica, it seems like Monica is able to earn an income. You know what I'm saying? Monica go out, go on tour, sing her old songs and stuff, and she gonna come up. Shannon, I don't know how long he gonna be playing basketball for the overseas league or whatever he playing for this year. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So maybe she was just being gracious.
Okay. I thought that was interesting though.
It was.
Okay. Wow.
What would you have done? I mean, if it's time to go, it's time to go. Would you let him have the cars, or would you,
I mean, yeah, she could purchase another house and she tours and stuff like that. And from what I understand, he's not on a team currently. He don't look like he works. I don't know. Does he work?
I don't know. I mean, he's played for so many different teams. I don't know where he is now. Because everything I see is he's a former NBA baller, but is he in the whatever league? I don't know what other leagues there are. There's some other leagues out there. He might be a part of them. Because remember, he got injured. He was off for a while. I don't know.
That's interesting. So what's going to happen to him? Is he going to pop up on Love and Hip Hop 2 years from now?
Who knows? We may see Shannon somewhere on Love and Hip Hop. You know that's how they do.
Okay, now it's time for me to ask a bunch of random questions. Are we going to see the surrogate on Housewives, do you think? Or no?
Candy surrogate.
But they don't hide her face? Yeah, are they using that same lady we saw?
I don't know. I haven't really been, I haven't been keeping up with Candy's and her surrogate. I don't know. I'm sure she might.
Don't like Candy.
What's Candy's tagline this season? Don't check for me unless you got to check for me. So Candy all about that.
I don't like Portia. Do you like Portia?
I can't remember what is hers.
Something about a phoenix, and I'm trying to figure out if she could spell phoenix.
Not if she could. Did she rise from the ashes like the phoenix? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I got, Michelle. I had something else to ask you, but I forgot what it was about. That's it.
Okay. Well, I'm here. Oops. I disappeared for a second, but I'm here.
Bye.
All right. Bye. You said, hey, Robert. Hey, Melanie. Let me see. I got some Facebook people in here. Hey, Lonnie. Hey, Melanie Mitchell. Hey, Hollywood Mixologist. I see y'all in here. Facebook, I never really streamed to Facebook, so this is something new for over there. So I know it's probably like one person in there. But if you want to really join the chat, come over into YouTube. I'm on youtube.com/ATLien, ATLIEN. That's where we be getting in at. Call it 3343. Hello.
Hey, Michelle. How you doing tonight?
What's up, Andrea? How you doing?
I'm sick, okay? And out here trick-or-treating with these kids.
No, not sick. You can't be sick.
Yes, I've been running. I had the flu, but my daughter, she out here walking with the kids. I'm sitting in the car looking at you on the thing. I told my other girlfriend, Michelle's on right now, and she know the kids are out here trick-or-treating tonight. Come on now.
What the kids don't be on here? What I care about the kids trick-or-treating? Y'all can walk around with y'all earbuds in and listen. I mean, I'm just saying. Let me see. It's 200 and some people in here. Y'all click the like button in this Michelle ATLien Brown channel. ATLien channel. It's only 53 people in here. That's all right. Y'all click the like button over there too. Click the like button right now. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, go ahead, Andrea.
So what are we talking about tonight? I just got in the car and listened to you. So
you want them late people to just come in and want me to go over everything I just talked about. I'm about to hang up on you. I talked about Monica. Huh?
I did got something to say about Monica and Shannon. Okay, let me put my 2 cents in. I would not get him a damn house. Okay, me and the kids ain't moving. You move. Okay.
Somebody said he owns the house. It was purchased in his name while they were married, and a girl put the address up, and it's confirmed it's in his name only. So what? It doesn't matter whose name it's in only, Slime Boss. If, she want to have that house, she could have gotten it. But anyway, go ahead. They were married.
Yeah, I just think, how come you can't move faster? Me and the kids, this is where we say we live. Why you just can't move? I'm just asking the question, okay? Because I wouldn't be moving. If it was me, we ain't moving nowhere. I'm just saying.
I mean, maybe she didn't want it anymore. Maybe she felt that, I don't know. But somebody said Shannon made out like a champ. Monica got 2 cars and her name. She was like Tina Turner. All I want is my name. So she got her last name back, and she got 2 cars. So, I mean, y'all can't judge her for that. She out of that marriage that she didn't want to be in no more. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what else you talk about?
Nicki Minaj $1 million ring that her man bought her, allegedly.
He didn't buy her no ring. She bought her a ring. Girl, please, you believe that? I don't believe that for 1 foot minute, okay? Nicki Minaj bought her own ring.
You don't believe?
What job Kenneth got? Just ask the question. What job do Kenneth got? Because last time I checked, he's a felony, can't be around a school, a park, or anywhere for kids. So where he working at? Just ask me the question, where he working at? Because I didn't know he had a job.
He might be her bodyguard. He got to get a salary for something, right? If he there, I don't know. Maybe he sold some tracks. Maybe, I don't know what he does, but maybe he does something with, y'all too quick to judge. I'm playing devil's advocate because I don't know where he get his money from either. But
I'm not judging. Now, if I girl wants to buy her own ring, you go for it, baby. It's your prerogative. You do it, like Bobby Brown said. But don't be lying to the folks and grouping the kids, telling us your man bought her when we know he ain't got no job. He done been in prison. And what job do Kenneth got? So just put the FBI on it. He ain't got one, okay? And tell the truth. Oh. And stop grouping the kids.
Okay. Stop grouping the kids. That's what Andrea said, Kenneth Petty. Stop grouping the kids. I guess. Shanice said, let's just be happy and moving on and stay out of other people's pockets. It's $1 million ring. It's on Nicki Minaj's finger. It ain't got nothing to do with us. Pocket watching.
I'm not mad with her, baby. If she want to tell everybody that Kenneth bought her that ring, that's between her and God. But little old Andrea, no, she grouping the kids. So you go right ahead and believe that. It's fine with me.
All right. Hold on. You said the house is marital property. Oh, and we also talked about Kenya and all the things that she said about Marc leaving her. That's all.
Marc should leave her ass. She's a attention whore. She didn't want to be. She get on his nerves. He don't like her. She helped him pay his taxes off, and he got what he wanted. Goodbye.
Well,
good riddance.
There's that. I just said she just confirmed everything I've been saying all summer long. She confirmed it in her latest interview.
But this the problem is, Kenya want everybody to feel sorry for her, like her husband left her, and y'all had an agreement, and we only not sure if he's your real husband, okay? We haven't even seen a marriage certificate. So if you want us to stop grouping the kids again and tell us the truth, you was never married, you made an agreement, and it's okay. You got a baby out of it. I ain't mad with you.
All right. I guess that's all. Well, there you have it. Hold on, let me put this YouTube link in here.
Michelle, how are you feeling?
I'm better. I just been really tired. I haven't been sleeping right, so I'm good. Hold on.
Well, that's wonderful. Okay. Well, I just called to check in on you and see how you doing and everything.
Well, thank you so much, Andrea, for calling. I'll see you over on the Patreon later tonight.
Okay, girl.
All right, thank you.
I can't wait.
All right.
I'm going to have to see the right too, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, we got a call already. 6323, hello.
It's me again, Michelle. I remember what I had to ask you.
I'm scared.
Hold
now.
on before you get off. They said Todd was at the Embassy Suites the other night.
Wait a minute, say it again.
They said Todd was at the Embassy Suites the other night without Candy.
Todd Tucker was at the Embassy Suites last night.
Not last night. I don't know if it was last night or the night before last. They said he was there.
I mean, maybe it was a party or something. What he was doing? Who he was with? It's not illegal to be at the Embassy Suites.
I don't know.
Well, how you gonna come spill some tea? How you gonna come spill some half tea? That's like me saying I saw Todd at McDonald's. Okay, and like,
but at the Embassy Suite.
I mean, maybe he was dropping somebody off. Maybe he was picking somebody up. Maybe he was going to a Halloween party. I don't know. Huh?
The guy kicked out of that Cascade house. He can't even sleep in the guest house.
You think he got kicked out?
No, I'm just making stuff up. I don't know.
Oh,
but I
Lord. Oh, Lord. I can't believe y'all. I cannot believe y'all. Okay.
Candy working, putting all these bills. He ain't got no health insurance. He on her insurance. Like, what is they doing? What is he doing?
They are married. Why you worry about it? Like, they been like, they are
because
probably the most solid couple.
With the
if it wasn't for Todd, honestly and truly, I think a lot of those ideas were Todd's ideas. A lot of her ideas are Todd's ideas. The old lady gang, that was Todd's idea. So why shouldn't he reap the benefits of some of their businesses? They are a partnership.
That is true.
That's what a marriage is, right?
That's true. That is so true, Michelle. That is so true.
Oh, y'all so mean in here talking about Todd cheating with Apollo. Y'all are horrible.
Okay, but also, do you like that Tanya lady? Tanya
Sams. She's cool.
Yeah.
I like her. I don't have anything against her.
I think they said she's doing like IVF to have a baby. So do you think her and that guy are gonna get married? Or she just want a baby like Kenya?
Whew, girl, I don't know enough about Tanya to even have an opinion. Like, I met her at Essence. She was nice. She seems like a nice person. Her and Paul Judge, they say they've been together for a while. They seem like an entrepreneurial type couple. They are always doing things related to the tech field. I don't know. Like, maybe.
All right. That's it. My rumor with Todd.
All I know is Real Housewives of Atlanta starts Sunday. And we're going to have a lot to talk about.
That's why we got to prep before all this stuff comes out, Michelle.
Why we got to talk about it before it come out? Why we got to spoil the entertainment? Why can't we wait and see?
Because Todd looked but was at Embassy Suites without Candy.
How you know Candy wasn't there?
She wasn't there.
How do you know this?
I know she was not there.
Okay, I can't deal with y'all spreading these malicious rumors on that lady.
Michelle, you go, all right. Okay, let some come out. All right.
Okay. All right. You spilling some tea you don't know about it, telling me it's true. I don't know what to say right now.
I just want to know what the girl looks like.
Let me go. Thank you so much. I got to head over to Patreon right now before it gets too late. Thank you. Bye. I'm going to take this last call. Y'all done kept me for an hour. I'm going to take this last call. 5854. Hello. You said allegedly, John Edwards. Allegedly. Hello. 5854.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So, this is my first time on your live. What's the topic?
Oh, we were talking about Monica and Shannon's divorce. We were talking about Kenya Moore, and we were talking about Nicki Minaj buying her own ring, allegedly.
Oh, well, I heard that Kenya Moore and Nene Leakes, they got into a fight or something because Nene spit on her, or like she made like a gesture like she was gonna spit on her.
Mm-hmm. That's what the blogs wrote about. And yes, we've talked about that in the past. But I don't believe she spit on her, no.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Okay. Where are you calling from? You sound young.
Yeah, actually, I'm 60.
You what?
Hello?
Uh-huh.
I'm actually 60.
Oh, you're 16? You shouldn't even be watching that crap. You're supposed to be watching Love and Hip Hop.
No, wait, I'm 17 actually, but...
Oh, as if 16 and 17 is a big difference. Okay, all right. Okay, you can watch it. You 17,
wait,
my bad.
But I have a question. I have one more question.
Okay.
This is a would you rather question. Would you rather drink diarrhea or go to hell and be burned forever?
I guess I would go to hell and be burned forever.
Oh.
What about you? What would you rather? Would you drink diarrhea or go to hell and be burned forever?
Drink diarrhea.
Oh, you're disgusting. Oh, girl, no. Oh, my God. I gotta go. Bye.
Wait.
Y'all made me hang up on the little girl. I feel bad in my spirit. I didn't hang up on the little girl. Anyway, the calls have been closed. That is our... If you are 16, you need to be in the bed, getting ready for school or something. You need to be watching Love and Hip Hop Miami and telling me about what Trick Daddy and Trina doing over there or something. I don't know. If you are 16, she said, no, I'm not 16. I'm 17. Oops, my bad. Anyway, thank you so much. Hey, Lanny, over on Facebook. You said my granddaughter 7 told my daughter she not her soulmate anymore. Wait a minute. I'm confused. I am so confused. But if you are not a member of the Patreon squad, head on over there. We be talking about all kind of stuff, child. I let them run it. We be on panels. We be pulling receipts. All kind of stuff be going on today. Today, you said the phones are closed. Right. Today, I wanted to come on live on the YouTube because I had been here for a while. I just want to talk about a few things that had been on the site. But there's that. What else? The damn comments. I'm still in my feelings about these damn comments because they still dragging my ass about that Jason Pope commentary I did. They are still up under there. I'm just like, oh my God, I would close the comments, but I promise y'all and the world that I would never close the comments up under a video. So I'm not gonna do that. I am not going to close the comments ever. But anyway, I digress again and again and again. You said too cute. What she know about a soulmate? Exactly. What that 7-year-old know about a soulmate? Shout out Sexy Sky Doll. Star Heather, was that you? Star Heather? Okay, you're not discussing. You just don't want to burn in hell forever. I get it. It's a hard choice to make. I got it. I get it. I give you that, Star Heather. Thank you for calling if that was you. Okay, y'all, put y'all aliens in the air before y'all leave. Put the aliens in the chat before you leave. What is my dog doing? Hey, Biggie. Hey, Biggie. Biggie said hey. Okay, you got your 2 seconds. You good? You good, Ragamuffin? You good? Okay. Okay. But somebody nipping at my feet, I always have to pick them up. Well, if y'all haven't, what did we talk about today? We talked about Nicki Minaj buying her own $1.1 million ring, allegedly. Even though she denies it, she said her man bought the ring. He spent his hard-earned money on it, and he said he cut somebody's finger off for it. And I don't know, everybody's like, he a felon. That's a crime. He might end up back in jail for cutting people's fingers out. Why he say that on live? We don't know. But that's what they said. We talked about Kenya Moore and her statements admitting that Marc left her and that she wants to reconcile, but he don't want to. So I've been telling y'all that. Some of y'all say I'm crazy. Marc is, y'all was talking about he had a secret wife and all of this. I'm like, Marc already had a wife. What are you talking about? So Kenya denied those allegations as well. It looked like Marc might have got his attorneys on Kenya. So you better clean this shit up. You better clean it up. So Kenya did a whole interview over on People Magazine. Y'all go check that out. I also talked about Monica and Shannon Brown, and Monica being in court for all of 15 minutes. 15 minutes. You know, getting her divorce finalized. She gave Shannon the house. She said all she wants her name and that 2018 Maybach and that 2016 Range Rover, and she is on her way. You can have the $1 million house. Just give me these 2 cars and my name, and that's all I need. And everybody's like, what? What? Monica, is you crazy? But, you know, Monica did what Monica wanted to do. Meanwhile, visit straightfromtheA.com. Don't forget to like this video before you leave. If you are not over on the YouTube, come over to the YouTube. It's youtube.com ATLien, and also youtube.com Michelle Brown. So I will see you guys over on the Patreon. Oh, and don't forget to come over to the Patreon if you want to contribute to me. Patreon.com. I am ATLien. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys later.